Personal development as an autistic person honestly made me feel so much worse about myself. For a good chunk of my teenage years, one of my special interests was personal development and self-help. And I think the main reason why this was because I knew that something was off with me and I didn't know what it was. And so I tried so many different ways to fix myself. I tried so many different things. I read so many different books. I watched so many different self-help and personal development YouTube videos, only to constantly be letting myself down. Like, why can't I do what they're telling me to do? It seems so simple. Constantly finding different flaws that I have that need to be fixed. And then when trying to fix those things, only feeling like I couldn't do it and I had to start all the way back at step number one. I think that there is absolutely a place for personal growth, even as autistic people. It's really important that we are checking in with ourselves and finding ways that we can show up better. But I think the issue with a lot of personal development and self-help is that, especially as autistic or neurodivergent people, we shouldn't be always trying to change ourselves, especially when there are a lot of things that we can't change about ourselves. Instead, our personal development, our self-help is actually radical self-acceptance, radical self-love. It's finding ways to work with our challenges. It's finding ways to accommodate ourselves so that we can thrive. So if you're like me and you've tried so many different ways to make yourself better only to be disappointed, I want to remind you that there's nothing wrong with you, even though you didn't succeed at that. Start by loving yourself. And I think that because you stuck around through the entirety of this video, you do love yourself enough to learn more about how to love yourself. And that right there is more than enough.